Oh my goodness. I think we are live here. And nobody's here. So I guess I'll talk about what I'm going to be doing here. For those who are in here, those who are not. This is a drawing live stream, and we'll see how well this looks. I do not know how well it's going to look right now. So far, I don't have anybody in here, which I would thought you would think somebody would be in here. We will see. Now, this might get views later down the line. But, anyway, today I've been working on a book. Here's a fresh sheet of paper. Now, this is the last page we worked on. Right here, isn't that wonderful? It's quite lovely. Yes. I've been working on this book here. Just the pages. I've just been illustrating it. So, I've got only a couple pages so far. Just to show you what I've been working on. All the pages I have been working on currently. This is just a test to see how well this goes, and now let's do my regular videos. 2 shorts, but hey, I thought maybe some of you guys might want to see more of the process that goes into this. And when this gets completed, I will definitely be promoting this like crazy, since I have a good feeling this is good. Isn't that lovely? You guys don't even know what this book's about. Illustration, just to make guesses. But it is based off an old thing I did as a kid. A play style, I guess you'd say. And yeah, so far I had one person jump in and leave, so I have nobody here right now. That's okay for everyone watching in the future. Alright, so I'm just going to do this like people are watching, so when it actually gets some views, I guess, it won't look as awkward. Anyway, I have this Word document I'm looking at right now and right in front of me. And currently, I'm going to find where I was illustrating. I wrote out a document to basically tell me what I need, what I want, and what I need. Essentially, it's like, of course, I can't speak today. I mean, it makes sense. I'm not very good at speaking in general. But I wrote out a script. I have a basis where I'm basing it off of something I used to do as a kid. I'm going to get into it more later if I get questions or people talking to me. But if not, then I can't say jack or crap. But for right now, I wrote something out for each, like what each little page has going to be based on. I'm going to rewrite it once I get to the editing process. But right now, I have a basis, so I know what I'm doing. So, the last page, this koala guy, who I'm not going to say the name of until I get more people on. This koala guy was tripping on a rock, and this duck was filming. I have someone say the title of this book is called The Little Duckling. There is duck in the title of the book, but that's not the title. But thank you for guessing. Anyway. Alright, so on this page, we're going to have, he's going to be hurt. He just tripped. And then a new character who I might have to design is going to show up, which is going to be very, very exciting and new. Alright. So I'm going to block this out. Get an idea where my border is. Lightly, because I really don't need this to be heavy. I'm doing pages like this with my mouse, since I don't need that. Alright. So the koala guy, he's injured. He has a name, but I'm not going to tell it until someone asks me. That's the fun fact. So I have it blocked out. I like to do this light thing for when I do the background. Of course, someone joined and left. Nice. Let me get drawing. So I have a new character. I'm going to try to figure out. We're going to figure out what they're going to look like. I know the basis for a character. Of course, I don't have the reference here because I left it somewhere else, so that's lovely. Oh well. So he is going to be, we'll say, he's tripping. He's going to be falling over. So, yeah, we're going to put him on the ground here. The koala man. So here's where his head's going to be. We'll say his body's here. I'm not sure how well you guys are seeing this. I'll get a better setup if I get more. If I can get monetizing, I can buy better equipment, but I don't have any money. I'm broke. So he's falling over. He's in pain. He's in agony. Right now he's like, oh, I need help. I'm laying out where he's tripped over a rock. Where's his arm? He's gonna be there. I guess we'll put on right here, but we will see how much we're gonna see that. So I laid. So I'm not sure how I can see this because it's very, very, very dim. But I have him in pain on the ground. He's like, ugh. I'm a new character. It's gonna be like, we're gonna have a new character. So I'm gonna just draw where position they're in. Because that is what I know. I know that. So I know he's going to be here. Let's see. Going to be squatting down. Possibly. This is a frog, in case you're wondering. See, is he too small? He's a little small guy, but I don't know how small I want him to be. Alright, so I have 2 elements completed here. So I have this tree I keep on in the background, so I'm going to be like over here, but it's a little farther away. So let's put anywhere last time in the page. So let's lay this tree out. Just gotta add this lovely tree that I'm just adding in every page. This time maybe the leaves won't be showing. Maybe just a tiny, we'll say a little tiny bit just peeking out. We're kind of in this undisclosed location, but we'll say maybe we'll have something on this left side here to make it more interesting. We're just kind of on a hill and a tree right now. And I think we'll just say that maybe there is like a path here, maybe. The sidewalk. Yeah. Maybe it's like a park through here. Set something a little bit. Alright, so I got a layout here. This one's taking a little more thought, I think. Just because I got new stuff I'm working with. So I'm gonna draw the koala character, which his name is Furry, by the way. I know a great name, but that's his name. Alright, just don't. So he's on the ground. Here's where his face is. His little mouth piece. His mouth is just usually a happy guy from what I know about him, but in this, he's just not happy in this book so far. We're gonna have his eyes closed. He's just not having it. I know a weird way of holding a pencil, but that's just how I draw. All right. Get a little white circle around his eyes, and we're gonna have a circle head. This. Those are his ears, his koala ears. There we go. Some of his ears could be blocking our new character here, but that's just how stuff happens. This is going to be white. I'm going to erase where that was. Make sure I don't have any of those lines later. But you can always edit them out. So here he is. He's in pain. And we are going to add his arms. There we go. Showing all the stuff where his body is. Here's his pants. His lovely pants. Just going to go down to his feet. A pretty simplistic character to draw. I would say kind of the idea, because this is going to be a kid's book. You don't want your characters to be too overcomplicated. It'd be fun to see if they can draw them. There we go. He's kind of drawn there. Next, we are going to draw this character, and then we'll be going on to the next stage of this artwork. And of course, a piece of hair of mine fell into the drawing. What happens? We got a lot of hair. So this is a tree frog character, who I'm not sure what his name is going to be. I think we'll call him BB, maybe. We'll give him a little hat, because I think that'd be funny. I'm wondering if I had somebody watching, I could say, should I thought, since I have a couple of subscribers, I thought I would get more people in here, but it looks like I did not. Just quite interesting, if I do say so myself. But all right, that's kind of annoying, but that's okay. So what hat should I give this character? Should it be like a pinwheel hat or like a baseball cap? I'm thinking baseball cap. Maybe a front-facing baseball cap. Let's see what backwards one looks like. We'll do a little back cap, I guess, since it doesn't really work. All right. Let's get some eyes. Let's see, his face is going to be in an O shape. Look at that. Let's draw a shirt on him. Gotcha. I'm just laying out stuff. Sometimes you just don't release anything. I don't really say stuff, a lot of stuff. I'm not much of a talker. Still figuring this out. Mind me, they don't really wear shoes in this world. He's a frog. He likes to have his legs unhindered. So his other fillet would be there. So we're just trying to work out. Maybe I don't like that arm like that. I'm one of the stuff you make decisions. You're like, I don't like that. He's bending down. And we'll say he has little shorts on. And And I'm showing what his shirt's going to be, but we'll see. We'll be reaching out with a little tree frog hand. And we're going to give him a number on his shirt, because I feel like this character would have a number on his shirt. I'm actually going to look at a spreadsheet I have that will help me out. That's taking a while. So while I wait for that, I'm actually going to grab. Maybe adjust this because my paints. You see my second there. Let's see. We got a lot of equipment here, so I'm going to move this crap out of the way for you people. Of course, that was not where we're supposed to be. All right. I used to have a better eraser than this, but I'm going to erase some extra lines just because, even though when they shouldn't be disappear, some of the white areas you don't want anything. So yeah. Let's see what else I want to do for this character. So just gonna have like that. All right, that should be good for now. Maybe this kid was, since we don't see this left side yet, he was. We're gonna add a little ball here because he's playing with a little football. Just gotta figure out what the colors are gonna be later. Not sure if I like that or not. So I do my paint next. Let's see, erase some more lines I don't like. Let's see, I want the way that pathway looks. Change that a little bit. All right. So I'm gonna dip this in water. I have a little water bucket here. Make my paintbrush a little wet, and I usually like to do this with my fingers. I'm not an expert painter. I'm actually not very good at it. I'll just set my paint until I found where is that thing I needed. I have like a little spreadsheet that will help me out figure out the number. It doesn't really make much sense, but you know, this is how it goes. After that, I will start to paint. Okay, it looks like I already, of course, I came up. Is it? We'll just start laying out. So I like to get the edges always when I color and stuff, pretty much. Not how you're really supposed to do it for some things, but for this, it's how I do it. So I can know where the rest of it goes. So here when I just go around where this little path is. There we go. And that's just our first base of paint. All right, let's see. This character is, where are you? Where are you, BB? Might have gone a little too far in a few places. I want to do that. I'll make sure to do that. Okay, I was talking to myself about something. Okay, I went a little too far. It should be around here. Boy. So he's 50. His number is 56 on this list I gave him. So I'm going to give him a little for Lara 5. Was well the number I was going to give him anyway. You won't be able to see it much from this angle, but if I do a fuller body shot, you will. Like I said, I like to outline some of the areas and add more green where it's supposed to be. So this is the painting part. Not the most exciting. It's to be a fun to watch, but it's not the most thought-provoking. It's very relaxing, for me at least. I usually like to go left from right because my hand always rests on the paper, so I don't need my hand to get wet when I'm doing this. Here we're just adding a base layer. Now sometimes I might want to add a little more texture to the paint. I don't do that. Usually I like the way it looks casually right now. So we're going to add a little more texture to the grass later. However, I realized in this last page, I didn't, over here, as you can really, why is it not getting the camera? Well, as you see here, I didn't do that with the grass here, which I did in the other page. So I will need to do that when I'm done this. So, you know, sometimes it happens. I actually forgot to outline Ducky's donuts. So, oh well, I gave away the character's name. Anyway, since no one's on here right now, and surprising because I did a live stream before I had this much subscribers and like similar to this, and I actually got some people on there, so I don't know why I'm getting nobody right now. So I'm just gonna listen to some good vibrations. Is what I call what happens when I listen to the Beach Boys. I'm doing this so I can have something to do, listen to. I'm not. You guys aren't going to hear it, obviously, because you guys are not allowed to hear copyrighted music. Which means I gotta do something on my computer real quick. This is great because we have to hide all my my problem areas sometimes. It's nice. If I like made some pencil marks, like they're like, okay, here's the final outline. Here it is. Basically, a pencil is just my outliner, even though that's what I've been using for years and years. So right now I'm close to the characters, and I want to make sure I keep the shape I want. So I'm being very careful and light. Not too much paint around those areas. Just how I like to do it. There's this little area of grass here. What do I have to do? I chose in this picture over here. I forgot to do a couple of things. It's a fine picture, but I did forget to do some outlines, but that's okay. I'm just outlining the characters, and that's where I'm at in the process of drawing. Get your way, they'll be sitting. People don't like long form content these days. Get your way, they're sitting. You need to be very careful around the characters. That's what it takes a little long to do it that way. These. I have to stretch now because this hurts my back. Let's have the leaves the streaks. Why not? Just outlining the tree area because I'm actually going to have to paint that soon. Because I do paint first, obviously. It needs to dry. So I thought maybe I should do this area. So I'm going to do the sky and the sidewalk, I guess. All right. Fix this paint line here. Let's outline this ball now. There we go. Hello, this is a nice live stream, just me painting. So yeah, it looks like we got some people in here now. Welcome, welcome, welcome all. I am painting now. If you want to see some of the past stuff I'm doing, you can go back in time. Like I did explain it all to the 0 people who were there at the time. But I'm just painting a page right now. I did the outline earlier, which is what I did. I don't know why I can't speak properly, but that's just how my life is sometimes. Speaking is not a thing I'm very good at. It's very hard to live that way, I know, but that's just how it is. So I did an outline of what needs to happen. I have my little script layout that helps me tell you, okay, what image needs to go on each page. So that's what I did. I outlined everything for right now. Pencil. I designed a new character, by the way. This frog, whose name is BB. And right now I'm painting this grassy area green because grass is green unless it's the fall season or winter where it might be brown or covered in white snow. But it is, we'll say it's springtime right now. It probably was springtime. Yeah, we'll say it's spring. So like I said, I like to do with my paint is I like to outline the other objects before I color the inside because that's how I like to do it, really. It's just easier. Not the best paint in the world, but it's fun. It's relaxing. It's not one of those things you can really rush, so it takes patience and time. It's quite relaxing. Of course, for this bigger layers, once I get done getting rid of all the putting paint there, I like to, maybe I'll texture it out a little bit by adding more paint. It really depends on how it comes out once I am done this part. Like you see, we're almost done this green part, which is lucky because that's most of the paint, the image. So we got this area to do, and we should be done this little area. Oh, that was a sentence that made no sense. All right, that's done. It looks like we got this area over here. Oh, this is terrible. I'm saying, oh, sorry, I'm listening to something. They're playing a terrible ad. A Taco Bell ad. We are almost done painting it green. Green, the color nature. Because literally everything in nature seems to be green. This is a nice shade of green. Nice and light. If I add a little more, I can get it darker. We like this light. Nice spring grass. It's spring soon. I'm actually looking forward to spring this year. Usually I don't, because I don't care for spring. But you know what? Maybe since the other holidays recently have been pretty crappy for me. Like, this has actually been a really terrible time for me. So, but this has been helping me. You guys give me support, and illustrating this is really helping me get through some tough times right now. So thank you all. Even though I have 2 people in here, but I thank you 2 people. You're making my day right now. Painting this beautiful drawing. So here, just saying, a lot of this stuff looks. I find this stuff area here looks fine. So let's say add a little more texture to it by adding lines or grass, which I forgot to do in my last page, which you can see in my YouTube shorts. So here is what it looks like so far. Sorry, I'm stretching my back right now since I am done the green part. So I like to update my paintbrush in the bucket. I'm wiping away all that green stuff by rubbing it against the side there. I like to pull back my brush. I don't need green anymore, so you can go away. Green. We don't need you. I don't need green anymore. I'm going to paint this little path here. I'm going to use brown for this path. The reason I'm doing this path first, because I did the paint there first. That paint near it is dry, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. But I also realized I can use brown to paint the tree trunk, so that's nice. I didn't really think about that, but you know. So we got a nice little path here, if I do say so myself. I'm not sure it looks like a path anymore. We will see. We got this tree trunk over here. Is my hand blocking it? Sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Once I have a better camera set, maybe this will be better. All right. This is a nice brown paint. It's very nice and thick. Nice and thick. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this tree painted right. Get the right amount up around. All right, so our brown is done. We got our background tree. And we only got one last thing to paint, I believe. I'm not sure what little boy beast over here is going to be. Well, that's his real name. His name's BB. I've been on here for 41 minutes. All right, so I realized there's a lot of sky space here, so I should probably add a cloud. So let's get my little pencil out here, and we're going to outline where a cloud should be lightly. Up one there and one there. All right, so now I have an idea where some clouds should be. We'll paint it differently so you guys can see it better, I think. Can you see that better? This top grass part should be a little dry, but so that means we'll start with the top area here. Find with the clouds that you can be more generous because clouds are very they can take up a lot of shapes, can't they? So it doesn't really matter. I just use that one to idea like there's a cloud there. You know what I mean? Blue and green is a good contrast for the sky and grass. I think they look good. I like those little stuff. Ugh. Okay, so we went from 2 people to no people. It's lovely, very lovely. What the heck happened, you guys? You can comment. Oh well. Four 450 subscribers, huh? Most I ever had. Yeah, that's where that's what I started out with. 450. Not what I start out with. Oh, I can't even speak today. All right, we're gonna go close to this tree. This tree still has a little wet paint, so we gotta be careful. One of the worst things about me is my back always hurts whenever I bend like a little bit. I don't understand it at all. I'm like 23 and my back's always hurting whenever I bend down. Not really bend down, but just like then a little bit. That's one of the annoying things about me. Or in the fact that I have severe social anxiety. It makes it pretty hard to live. I hate myself. Let's see what's going on. There we go. There's our sky. All blue's gone on my paintbrush. I don't think we'll be using paint after that. So I know what hit for Furry the Koala here's colors are, so we are going to be coloring him in first. It'll give me an idea what the colors look like in this page. I know what his skin texture is, so I gotta figure out what color his clothes are gonna be. I'm using a little marker here. I think it looks fine. I don't really have any other gray options. So for Furry, what I do is I just outline him in gray. Ugh. Those are the two people on for a little bit, and they just kind of dish at the same time, huh? All right, so we are done with that coloring. This is some marker that you'll see over time. It'll blend in, get lighter, so it looks better. So right now he's fine. We're gonna do the same with this pants color. Also, give me a first chance to give boy BB over here a little color. If you'll also be using a marker for his skin tone too, to contrast with this grass. Hold up, I gotta just realistic. Where did I put those? I don't damage that. Doo-doo. There they are. I'm going to use more of these markers for his skin tone, which is green, to contrast with the so we're going to use this color, but we gotta do his pants here. So we're mostly done. Furry, the quality here. The black outlines will add a lot to it, but we gotta do inside his mouth too. So we got his tongue. All right, the red. And while we're at it, we're going to add red to where I already know it's going to go on BB over here. Tree Fox have red eyes, just to let you know. I think we're going to make his shirt red too. Yeah, we'll do that. This is a paint marker, by the way. I like how they look, but I think I need more colors of it, to be honest. Idea. We're getting there. We'll use a pink there. First clothes, we're going to use the same colors that I'm going to use on him that I already had known, so turned out this worked out pretty well for me. The less colors, the better usually for a character. Too much color is just too much. Just to let you know, it's a fun color theory fact. I gotta remember where his fingers are now. Alright, found a better seating spot. We'll color this ball red. Alright. Hello, Zero people watching. It's 58 minutes in, and we are on to the final step. I will use a Sharpie. It works very well, and it's nice and agile. You're just outlining. And sometimes what I gotta remember where I add lines to. Like I remember I added lines to this little pathway here, which we're even. I might add another one. It adds a lot. So we're gonna add grass line because I think that's pretty important. This really adds a lot when you're in the final process. Since this paint's pretty much dry here. There we go. All these little lines add detail to the very end, in case you're wondering. These little lines add a little character. Add a little character to your life. I like these lines. Some people don't use them in art. They will use the colors, but you know what? I'm a black liner till the day I die. Alright, so this is actually pretty easy. So all I got left to do is our characters here. We got our tree frog, and we got our koala. And watch this character come alive here. Some of these areas I like to add a little, make it look furry. Which is why his name is Furry. You can see a lot of character come out for this process. Can you see that? I mean, look at that. Beautiful. All right. Look how much to say left. It's just what goes into these drawings. You're seeing all the process that goes in this. There we go. The koala is complete. All right. All right, everybody. That's about it. Well, that would be about it. But like I said, I did not. Did I forget anything else? We're gonna add some grass. There we go. So everybody, this is the final image here. This will be going to the next page of my book. Isn't it amazing? What do you guys think? I think it's quite spectacular. What do you think? Let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching this. And that's the end. Bye-bye. See you later.